This is Big Mac Pimp Daddy, a 6'7", 400-pound running back out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana. And after Baton Rouge went 0-11 last year as a high school football team, they went out and recruited and didn't know that they had the baddest man on campus. Big Mac Pimp Daddy is a senior and he did not once come out and try out for football, but one thing that he's known for is getting all of the girls and eating all of the Big Mac. Coach saw him on campus and said, "I cannot pass this up. Can you come play for our football team?" But Big Mac Pimp Daddy told Coach that I've never played a snap of football in my life, but my dream has always been to play running back. I will not play D-line, O-line. I want to play running back. Just because I'm 400 pounds don't mean I can't be a skilled position. Coach said, with all due respect, I don't care the size or what position you want to play. I will let you play whatever you want. The look in your eyes got that look that you got that dog in. I mean, Big Mac Pimp Daddy said one thing, "Coach, I will be at the first game, and on 1st and 10, look how he strikes out. It doesn't matter how big he is moving at that size. And it doesn't matter how many Big Macs he eat, he is going to get to that end zone with bad intentions." Big Mac Pimp Daddy didn't have the best living situation. I mean, he grew up in the trenches. I mean, absolutely grew up in the trenches. I mean, every day in the neighborhood, he is out there playing football with his friends, but he never had the confidence to come out and try out for a high school football team just because he was scared that he was going to fail or everyone would make fun of him just because he's 400 pounds, but he's actually a dog. But Coach would bribe Big Mac Pimp Daddy. He said, however many touchdowns you get is how many Big Macs you get. But he in the game off of 7 total TDs and picks up his first 3 offers, and this is amazing. And he went back and told his mom, and his mom was in absolute tears because no one ever believed in Big Mac Pimp Daddy. But the only thing that Big Mac Pimp Daddy struggled in was school. He could not stay in the books. He was too busy going out getting girls' numbers and getting Big Macs all day instead of focusing on school, keeping his GPA up so he could get into a great D1 school. And Coach talked to him and said, "Big Mac Pimp Daddy, you have to stay in those books so you can stay eligible for this football team." Coach told him that you're gonna have to get a tutor. And Big Mac Pimp Daddy said, "Coach, no disrespect to you, but I am not financially stable to be getting a personal tutor." Coach said, "Let me tell you one thing. Who brought you in this thing? I did. So I will get you anything you need to succeed in this world." And as you can see on 1st and 10, Big Mac Pimp Daddy almost took it to the house. But on 2nd and 2, he will tote that ball, break one tackle, and dive for 6. He will go on to get player of the game with 4 total TDs. And he picked up another offer from Ole Miss. Things are getting serious. Things had turned for a change. Big Mac Pimp Daddy missed his first practice. And Coach said, "You know what? I'm going to ride past his neighborhood that night." Big Mac Pimp Daddy always needed a ride home from practice. So Coach knew exactly where he was hanging out at and where he dropped him off at. And he rode past there, and Big Mac Pimp Daddy was with 3 different girls. Coach said, no, this is not finna go down. I'm finna shut all of this down right now. He went over to Big Mac Pimp Daddy and said, "Why did you miss practice?" Big Mac Pimp Daddy said, "Coach, I didn't have a ride home." Coach said, "You know, I always give you ride home, so you got to come up with a better excuse." He said, "All right, Coach, it's all my fault. I'm sorry for lying. I had 3 friends that wanted to hang out with me right here, and I just didn't want to pass up on it." And Coach said, "You know what? Better yet, I got you at the next practice." When I say Coach rode him till tomorrow, I mean Coach rode him all day. I mean, rode him until his eyes were blurry, and he almost walked off that field. But Coach said, "You're not going anywhere. You're going to toughen up, and you're going to be one of the greatest players that ever came out of this program." But Big Mac Pimp Daddy ended the game off with 6 total TDs and picked up another offer from Texas Tech. Big Mac Pimp Daddy has never missed another practice ever since then. He has been on time to everything. And Coach said, "Hey, man, I need you to be a leader for this team." And he said, "I absolutely got you, Coach. I love this game so much, and I want to go to the next level as much as I can. But I mean, if I don't, I don't, but it's always been a dream." Coach said, "Son, you have nothing to worry about. Just keep your head in those books and keep your head on this football." And he did so. And as you can see, going into the next play, he will hit that hole and hit it outside, and he could, and he would break one tackle and almost go all the way. But on 1st and 10, as you can see, he was following behind his blocks, and oh my God, ran around him and got in that end zone for 6, and he was absolutely fired up. The only problem that Big Mac Pimp Daddy had was every time that he would rush for a long touchdown, he would have to go hit his inhaler. And Coach said, "You are gonna have to lose weight. If you want to go to that next level and survive in it, you have to lose weight." He ends the game off of 7 total TDs and picks up an offer from West Virginia. A Big Mac Pimp Daddy came up to Coach and said, "Coach, I have a problem, and I have some big news that I have to tell you. Coach said, man, please tell me that you're not quitting on me. He said, no, coach, it is worse than that. Big Mac Pimp Daddy has gotten one of the girls pregnant, and now he has to be a father, and he has to step up to the plate. Coach said, I mean, what are you going to do? What are you going to do with school? What are you going to do with football? How are you going to provide for it? And Big Mac Pimp Daddy said, coach, I'm going to have to step up to the plate. I made that decision, and I'm going to rock with my decision. That is my child. Coach said, son, I will be there for you every step of the way. Just please don't quit on me. Please go get your degree. Please get your diploma and do not quit, son. I see a lot of potential in you, and you were a dog in football. He said, I would never quit, but coach, I got one more problem. But I ended the game off with 4 total TDs and got another offer from Northwestern. The other problem that Big Mac Pimp Daddy was having was that his mother was kicking him out of the house for having a baby, and he was not going to be able to raise it in her house. He told coach, man, I do not want to go homeless. I don't want to go on these streets, coach. I don't know where to go. And coach said, you know what, man, I'm going to take you in. You can stay at my house, and anything that you need, I will have you. Big Mac Pimp Daddy said, coach, I thank you so much. I literally had nowhere to go, and you were my last resort, coach. And I promise you I will make you proud. And Big Mac Pimp Daddy started to get A's and B's, and he ended the game off of 5 total TDs and picked up a dream come true offer from Alabama. Nick Saban reached out. Big Mac Pimp Daddy has been off to a good start ever since he moved in with coach. I mean, coach has had him on the right page, eating the right stuff. He even has started to lose some weight a little bit, and he's moving a little quicker out there on that field. And as you can see, it could go all the way for 6, and he was not playing early on. And there is nothing that's holding him back anymore. He has a personal trainer, a personal tutor, and there is nothing for him not to succeed now. On 2nd and 3, as you can see, he hits it up that right sideline, and he could and he would go all the way for 6, but on 2nd and 10, Big Mac Pimp Daddy gets that ball, and he could go all the way for 6, and he told them, shut the city down, cause I'm here. Coach came up to him and said, so are you and that girl on good terms? And he said, coach, I'm not gonna lie to you, we are not, but I'm gonna take care of my son. And I end the game off with 5 total TDs, and as you can see, I get an offer from Wake Forest. Coach came up to Big Mac Pimp Daddy and said, hey man, every time you score, I cannot keep giving you Big Macs. You gotta lose weight. Big Mac Pimp Daddy said, coach, this is what you promised me when I came to this football team. You said you will get whatever I need to make me succeed on this football team. Coach said, listen here, son, you got 2 options. You either listen to me or just get off of this team, because I'm giving you everything. I'm letting you stay with me. I'm getting you personal trainers. I'm getting you anything that you need to be successful in this life, and you can't just take away Big Mac. He said, but coach said, but don't butt me, son. Coach said, the only way I'm gonna get you to see at the next level at the college football program is to stop giving you Big Macs every time you score. And Big Mac Pimp Daddy told coach, he said, I agree. I will stop, and I will show you better than I can that I will score even without getting a Big Mac. And I promise you, I will break all the records, and I will get all offers, and I will be a top 5 running back in this program. Here, as you can see on 2nd and 7, Big Mac Pimp Daddy takes it to the crib for 6 and give all praises to the Most High. And as you can see, he gets player of the game with 5 total TDs, and he picked up an offer from Ohio State. Oh my God. Big Mac Pimp Daddy had ran into some problems. Coach had came home, and Big Mac Pimp Daddy was smoking. Not only did he get suspended from the round 2 football game, but who knows if Big Mac Pimp Daddy is gonna come back. But as you can see, coach gave him another chance, and he is back for the round 3 playoff game. Coach said, if I ever come home and I see drugs in my house, son, the next time you will be out of here, and you will have nowhere to stay. I gave you my all, and you just gonna treat me like that? Big Mac Pimp Daddy said, coach, I will never do it again. I was just trying to relieve some stress. But he gets player of the game with 5 total TDs and pick up another offer from Notre Dame. Big Pimp Mac Daddy has thanked coach for all he has done for him, and thank him for getting him to this moment. All of this football has put so much joy to him that he never thought would put to him, and now he's in the state championship game. Coach said, with all due respect, I really appreciate you coming on and believing in me, developing you, son. I seen it in your eyes when I first saw you that you had that dog in. On 1st and goal, they stopped you, but as you can see, on 2nd and goal, he gets a sweep and take it in for 6. Big Pimp Mac Daddy said, coach, Coach, I'm sorry for everything that I put you through and everything that I've done that wasn't the right thing. And I promise you, I will bring home this state championship just for you, Coach. And thank you for bringing me on. And all the offers that I got is just amazing and mind-blowing, Coach. Big Pimp MAKKDADDY said he would have never thought that he had another option to get himself out of where he's from and take him to another level to leave the streets alone. Coach said, promise me something, son, that you go get your diploma and a degree. And he get player of the game with 6 total TDs and an offer from TCU and a state championship. Big Pimp MAKKDADDY was faced with the biggest decision of his life, so he went up to Coach and said, Coach, is there any way you could lead me in the right direction? And Coach said, son, I got you. With that being said, drop in the comments down below where you think Big Pimp MAKKDADDY is gonna sign to.